Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another week of daily energy draws. Apologies that this is a little bit delayed. Yesterday I was taking a Dragon Reiki course and oh my goodness, it is powerful and I feel like my connection to the dragons is next level. I want to give a shout out to my friend Brandy, who was the facilitator. I will put a link to her website for all of her services up on my website in the next day or so. So make sure that you stay tuned to the link exchange on my website for that. But so we're a little bit delayed. I had that course yesterday, so I wasn't able to do the dailies, so we're doing them today. We're still in some full moon energy, so we're going to be using the Moonology deck. And we'll get into that in just a second. I want to make a quick announcement in case you missed the Sacred Union Energy update for the full moon. Make sure that you check it out. I also have some full moon check-ins for the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine over on the Community tab. Make sure you're checking that out. And I am very happy to announce my new deck. This is Tarot in Translation. This is my new tarot deck. So it's not a message deck, it is an actual deck. And these are some of the cards from the little check-in that we did yesterday. I'm very proud of this. I'm very excited about this. This was a long time coming and a little bit unexpected. What I was actually doing was I was creating another deck. This is the Pocket Guide. So if you are just starting out with learning tarot, this is a convenient way that you can do so. It's kind of a companion to the Tarot in Translation deck. This is the Tarot in Translation Pocket Guide. It's poker-sized cards, and as you can see, it has all of the information about the tarot on it. If it's a major or minor arcana, what the card number is, the element, the planet or zodiac association, the predominant symbols in the traditional deck that you can focus on or that you can pay attention to, upright meanings, reverse meanings, etc. And I do have discounted bundles for all of the decks in the Tarot in Translation series, including the ones that I use often on the channel, the Tarot in Translation cards that have intuitive messages based on traditional tarot meanings, and the Love Edition, which is the same, based on relationships for your relationship spreads. These are message decks based on the tarot decks. But I also have this pocket guide if you want to learn more traditional tarot, and I have my own deck now. So I am very excited for this whole series to come to kind of a conclusion. I also have the Tarot in Translation course. We'll have more courses coming up at the end of the year, towards the end of the year. So stay tuned for all of that coming out. All right, all of that is available in my Etsy shop. The tarot deck and pocket guide are available for pre-order now. They will be shipping. The first stock of shipment will be available for shipping at the end of the month of April, around May 1st. So make sure that you get your order in now if you want to take advantage of that first stock. Okay. All right, so let's see what this full moon is bringing to us, Spirit. We're going to be talking to the dragons tomorrow. I figured that was appropriate since I had that Dragon Reiki course yesterday, and I feel like they really want to share some stuff. I connected with a new Earth Dragon yesterday, which was very exciting for me. This full moon bringing in a lot of balance to relationships. And what was interesting is the check-in that I did for the Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine on the community post. Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram and Facebook. I post a lot more there. The check-in that I did there was related to the energy of the Sacred Union Energy Update. The Sacred Union Energy Update brought it a little bit more in depth, but it's all about transformation. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are both rising beautifully aligned into their divine essence, really recognizing their power, their self-empowerment. That's what power is. It's self-empowerment. It's not the corrupt control of the past or the past templates. It is where you take, where you manipulate, where you control. Power is self-empowerment, where you stand up for yourself, where you find that inner strength, where you are honoring yourself, where you're taking authority over your own life. Not anybody else's, but your own life. Recognizing, having that self-awareness, that is what power is. That's what divine power is. And that's what this full moon is really bringing in for both counterparts. Divine Masculine really closing out a cycle within themselves, really having shed the old layers. It was very uncomfortable for them going through that change. Divine Feminine has experienced this as well. So this is, I mean, they really do mirror each other. But for the Divine Masculine, it was really an energy of resistance in the past because they were comfortable with what they knew, even if it was heartache or suffering or victimhood, and that there's no judgment there because we've all been in that energy. But Divine Masculine had been kind of stuck in that energy because that was what they knew, that was almost what was expected of them, what they expected of themselves, so they kept themselves there. But now they're learning that there's so much more to themselves, that there's so much more to life, really rising to take authority over themselves, leadership over their life, and really embracing this new energy, and really feeling good about it. Divine Feminine has been through this energy of feeling stuck as well. But she was kind of stuck in the illusion, especially around this connection, kind of wondering, what is this journey? What does it mean? What does my connection mean? Is my connection just delusion? Is it just illusion? Is it just deception? Really teeter-tottering between focusing on the 3D physical reality versus what's in her heart, really having to learn how to pierce the veil, trust what's in her heart, and follow that. Let that guide her, really surrender to her heart. So interesting, Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine both in an energy of surrender. Divine Masculine is surrendering to the truth of themselves, seeing themselves in their full, not with arrogance, not with conceit. It's a very different energy, in their full consciousness. Divine Feminine is really seeing herself in her full embodiment, in her full empowerment, and her full heart space. But both getting that message of the higher heart. So really, really powerful shifts in energy. And what this is doing is bringing both together because they are working in harmony now. If you are in physical partnership already, a relationship, this is bringing you into further intimacy, into further relationship, into further commitment, really wanting to balance this out and work together. If you are not in physical communication yet, then this is bringing that in. This is bringing in that reunion in a higher level, than what was anticipated in the past, because you're both higher in consciousness than where you were in the past. You're higher aligned, in higher alignment. So this is really bringing both counterparts wherever you are in the journey, however it looks to you in your physical experience, is bringing you both together into more harmony. So this is a real, I'm hearing the word radical. It's a radical shift, but this is anchoring in new higher consciousness for both counterparts, which is helping to anchor in new earth energy, because remember, you are playing a pivotal role in anchoring in this new earth energy in this higher consciousness paradigm. So really, really amazing energies coming through. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say to us more about this full moon energy. Spirit, talk about this full moon energy. Let's talk about this full moon energy. What message you have to say to us today, please, Spirit? Talk about this full moon energy. Okay, we have two. We have the energy is gaining momentum at the bottom of the deck. We have emotions are running high, which is yes. We have confidence is your key to success. This is the energy of the shift. And with every shift, a shift is a change, and changes can be uncomfortable. With every shift, it's a shedding of the old. And so there's a balancing out that's needed, and that's what this full moon brought in. It's a super full moon, so it's heightened, it's intense. It's also on the heels of the equinox energy. We're still in that portal energy. So there's some major cosmic events, and happenstances, I don't know how else to put it, that are occurring right now. It's not happenstance, happenings that are occurring right now that are assisting in this shift. The full moon is helping to balance out this energy. So especially the past few weeks, you might have felt kind of teeter-tottering, off balanced, off kilter, especially within yourself, trying to find your center, trying to find your inner balance, trying to find that peace within yourself. Even though you feel it within yourself, it was like the mind was kind of acting up again. The ego was kind of acting up again to clear out any of that other soul sludge, as I like to call it, any of that old subconscious debris, that lower vibrational energy, that lower consciousness energy, clearing it all out. And as you're clearing it out, what you're doing is you're balancing out. You still feel at peace within yourself. You don't feel, you still feel faith within yourself, but the ego mind was kind of acting up. But what's happening is with this confidence is your key to success. That's that Leo energy here. It's that fire energy. We're in Aries season, which is also fire energy. That's what's coming in to give you that boost. It's pushing you forward to continue balancing, to continue clearing, to continue surrendering, so that you can keep moving forward. So this full moon really pivotal in helping us to move forward into the next stage, into the next cycle, which we're already in. They're saying we have entered it. Previously, in previous dailies and previous energy updates, we have been talking about the past few months how we were in this transition period and how we were balancing out because of that, and things felt kind of, we're in one world, and one foot in one world, one foot in the other. So it felt kind of like, where are we? It felt kind of like new territory, new land that we were on. But we have transitioned into the new cycle. We have transitioned into, they're saying the new astrological year was assisting this, but we've transitioned into the new cycle and the new phase of our ascension journey, even with our counterparts. Remember, it's one and the same. For those of you who are on this channel who are in a sacred union, this is the sacred union path to ascension. Every path is a little bit different. Every awakening and ascension journey will look a little bit different, but I channel for those who are on the sacred union path to ascension with a sacred partner. And so it's all one and the same, but we have moved into a new cycle now, and so you're still balancing out that energy. It still might feel a little bit uncertain, it still might feel a little bit unbalanced, but your confidence, your faith, your trust, that's what confidence is. It's faith and it's trust in yourself. It's faith, it's trust in the universe, even in your counterpart. That is what's going to be the key for success. That is what's going to keep the momentum going forward. And at the bottom of the deck, we have a new romantic cycle begins and luck is on your side. Keep showing the world the real you. Keep communicating. And finally, keep surrendering to the divine for powerful, powerful change. Sometimes that is just how it happens. They have me keep picking up the cards because that's the message. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's daily. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. We'll see you tomorrow when we talk with the dragons. See you then. Bye.